Money in tech, the process, not an overnight success. And everyone building a career in tech, you anticipate that money should flow in, right?
Yes.
Money have to flow in now. I go deeper. I love that word. You anticipate that money should flow in. But before I dive into the money aspects of the tech and how to process that money aspects to come in, let's look at this. Permit me to digress a little. Who do we have here? You got it on time. Who? The reigning female, the trending female. I know why I brought that to your doorstep. Female, generally, there is a special gene, let me use that word, gene and DNA embedded in females that whenever it rises, the noise is always very high than men. Whenever a female rises, that special gene in a female or DNA in a female that comes out, it's always very, very high. What's happening in the Senate building today is something that has never happened for years in the history of Nigeria, since we ever had our independence, if we have independence. Yes, but this woman is daring the undareables. Hey, you accuse me of sexual harassment. Yes, what's your evidence? Don't bother about my evidence. We'll see that in court. So if you say she doesn't have evidence, wait till then. But I know why I'm taking you. I'm trying to digress a little. Who do we have here? The one Nigeria. The one. I don't know how to express it, but Nigeria lost a great virtue. She can't work for Nigeria. She's bigger than Nigeria. She's bigger than a nation. But this is from Nigeria. So regardless of your color, regardless of your background, if you see people that submit under this woman, you ask yourself, my God, am I not a woman? My function is not at that kitchen. It's beyond kitchen. My capacity is wired beyond giving birth. I am not only born to push. What I push is not only child, it's product. What I push is not only child, it's product. So I beckon on you as you are coming into the tech industry. And in fact, to draw your attention a little on that tech industry, okay, I think my journey and my growing up has always been women training me. I don't know why. It was as I was sitting here, it just occurred to me that, well, I gave my life to Christ under a woman ministration. I came into tech. The first woman that taught me how to type was a woman, Perpetua. As I advanced into tech, the woman that taught me system networking and engineering is a woman, Madam Sarah. Maybe the only reason why she came back from UK to Nigeria was just for me to be brought up. I was just the best that graduated from her firm when IC Tech was IC Tech before they folded up and left the country, Nigeria. And lo and behold, in order also to regenerate giant women too, I got married to a Deborah. You know Deborah in the Bible? And lo and behold, a Deborah beside me. Thank you. So this is a top woman. Her name is Adat something. I don't have much time for me to go dive into her portfolio. She's a great top personnel in the Google industry. She has really gone far. So I beckon on you, start desiring to grow far in tech. And while we are desiring to grow far in tech, you know too well that money is involved. Okay, money in tech, the process, not an overnight success. So time is not friendly, so I'm going to rush through this. The introduction part, understanding the tech journey, challenges in the tech space, steps to build a sustainable tech career, financial growth in tech, encouragement, and a takeaway. All right. So Introduction. This was one of the companies where I worked in. If you see this kind of system, somebody carrying this kind of system, you use it and stone the person. So what are you doing? In the tech industry, technology often simply called tech refers to the use of scientific knowledge to systems and methods to solve problems. Let's not go into all that. But now, you are coming into tech, please, I beckon on you. There is a process. I welcome you into the club tech. But where do you start from? Where do you want to start from? The robotic is there. The data guru, data analysis, they are all there. The web design, they are all there. The coding, they are all there. Don't start like me. I touch here, I touch here, I touch here. And at the end of the day, I discovered that I've touched diverse areas. So by the time I came back to myself and said, okay, let me now narrow myself and simplify where I should be. By the time I started coming into it, I discovered that I've wasted a few years back trying to juggle between different angles, and I wasn't getting them right. So by the time I came back to my own field where I have passion on, I discovered myself sailing so fast and growing. So I believe I'm not jumping. Okay. Oh, I think the presentation clipper is taking me faster. Okay. One of the 4 things that in the pillar on the journey of tech I would like to call your attention on. Number 1 is time. Just as usually say there is no time, there is no time. Yes, there is time, but there is no time. Time. And consistency in your building. Next one, thirdly, is failures, then learning. You must definitely come to this junction. There's no two way about it. You come to this junction. But what do you do when you come to this junction? You don't jump it. You rest there for some time. Understand why that failure was there. Then you proceed to the next step. But one thing you must ensure that you keep on the tech journey that you are embarking on is consistent. It's difficult. How do I navigate through this? Consistent. There's one of my mentors in tech. His name is the Tech Group. You watch a video, you watch the video. There was a consistency in watching that video before I mastered that thing that I was looking for. A company had a networking challenge, and the woman that was there was a white woman. So I was called on that. Somebody recommended me to the company and said, it's only this person that will be able to at least navigate through your server room and see what the person can do, see what can be done. Because they were all having network glitches. Why are they always having network glitches in the office? Network failure is not there. So we need somebody to rectify it. So by the time I got to the office, I entered the server room, I folded my hands and said, oh my God. The woman who taught me networking, it's a lady. You need to see where she will wear coverall and clamp marks. A lady. She will be working tirelessly inside server room under AC. Very cold, but sweat is coming out because of the tedious work there. So when I got to the server room, everywhere was messed up. I started because I learned something from her, and that's the process of learning. I learned something we call consistency and neatness in your learning journey. Don't throw away that neatness of job. When you do a job, let them see that, oh wow, this job is sparkling neat. So when I got and I finished the job, and I asked them to test run it. They did all their test run. When they finished, they noted. When they finished test running, it was time for me to leave. The owner of the company asked them that, say, is it done? Is it okay? They all said yes. And I said, okay, please use the security, use my car and my security driver to go and drop him off. When we got to Rumola, they opened Saurin. Wow. I was sitting there, I was enjoying I say yes. So there is glory in it. That's part of the money. And I must assure you that it's a journey. This was where one old office I worked in. From there to this other office. From there, I did this job somewhere. From there, diverse on your journey of tech, please keep record of your progress. Keep record of your progress. You look back and say, I was once here before. This is where I am now. Wow, this is where I'm moving. So on your journey of tech, know where you are, know where you are heading, you are heading to, and know where you are also going. Set like 6-4 goals ahead of time so that you'll be able to track how far you are making. Challenges in the tech industry, navigating failures and setbacks, dealing with the imposter syndrome. We have talked about that. Staying resistant. I won't dwell so much on this because so many persons have already dealt with it already. But please, failure is part of the process. Whether it's a failed project, whatever may be the failed issue that you have, failure is part of the process. Don't run away from it. I know how many years it took me to learn how to join cable in networking. It wasn't a short. There was no shortcut to it. So I beckon on you. You are coming into tech, please, and you have that patient skill. Okay. Steps to build sustainable tech career. Identify your passion and skills. Identify your passion. What area do I have that passion for programming, or do I have passion for robotics? Please look up here. Let me also draw your attention again so that you understand that every sector that has women are also put at the forefront. When robots was introduced, the design formation of robots is what? Women. Major billboard adverts in the country today, the four frontiers in the billboard is who? Major company that roll out adverts in using the media space, the 4 frontiers are what? Women. Close up. Any advert you are seeing today is women. So nevertheless, don't shy away from the fact that I just can't do it. I'm a woman. No. Take off the scarf of women and use it to tie your waist as your belt. Take off the scarf of women. Use it to tie your waist as your belt and run. The space is so much. Identify your passion and skill. Invest in continuous education. I beg you, on this one, don't pity yourself. On this one, don't pity. Don't invest in religion and you don't invest in education. I beg you, don't cover it up with religion. Somebody who is Papa writing jam, when she came for her CBT training, I saw her score. I called the family. I said, excuse me, your child needs more attention. The next thing I heard, almost 3 times, he did not come for class. I called, I said, what's the problem? He said, went for prayer. Which prayer? OPM. See, the truth, I'm not against prayer. Me, I also am a lover of prayer. But now you have work to do. You are doing your CBT test. And each time you won't come, you go for prayer. See, invest in continuous learning. Don't pity yourself on this one. Build a network of like mind. We have talked about this. I don't want to go and dive into this. Build a network of like mind. Understand teams who works in the same field with you. Okay? Financial growth in the tech, skills and experience. There are so many jobs that I've done today just because of my experience, not because it was backed up by the skills. So your skill and your experience, building multiple streams of income. Don't just narrow yourself that I'm just into data analysis. If you're into data analysis, you can also be a content creator. As you are a content creator, you can also add a little bit of, let's say, graphic design or video or animation. By the time you combine these things, what do you have here? Multiple streams of income. You are not just really into a photo. Into just somebody came and said, we do photography. And when I saw the bill they placed on the table, I was saying 1 point something million. I said to snap picture. And guess who they brought to snap? A female. Or you want to go into the editing or graphic? The rooms are just small. Multiple streams of what? Income are allowed in the tech industry. Why? Because you just sit in the beside one corner side of your house with your laptop and you have delivered a job, and the income is dropping potom in 6 digits. Investment. Some people who are into tech just relax in tech, no investment. The money that comes into your hand in tech industry, invest it in another industry. Take for instance the real estate industry. Take, for instance, which is the oil industry currently now. And there's another industry that is going to fight the real estate industry very, very well. And that is the agro industry. Gradually, the oil industry is going down slowly. And another industry coming to fight there are four: the real estate, the agro, the tech, and the power sector. Very soon, I was telling some friends, very soon, see NEPA carrying ladder to cut people's light. Very soon, they'll begin to beg people to come and connect lights. Why? The solar system is going to chase them out of the market. And there are ladies also in that field. It's still part of tech. Okay? I wrapped up here by saying this. Keep pushing despite the challenges. There are challenges. But you could see that Natasha is still pushing Godspower Akpabio. Despite all their challenges there. Every day on the headline, Natasha. Every day on the headline. She is pushing that man. The man least expected that woman would dare her. The entire scene, they listen, because they were shutting her up even that day when she rose up. And they least expected that she would voice out very well. What did she go back to Kogi State to do? They said they shouldn't hold rally. And they shouldn't, no convoy is needed. How did she enter? Helicopter. She flied up. So anything that looks insurmountable, used for, there's always a way out. Okay, focus on the process, not the end goal. Remember, success in tech takes time. Ask our boss that just left, Saddam, how this feeling came. It's not today, and how it is today, and it's still going higher. Okay. There's something I'm missing here. Let me just see. What do we say here? Start now, or now start. Start now, or now start. So this is the time. Can we read all this together? 1, 2, go.
Be patient with yourself. Everyone's journey is different. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. What matters is consistency, passion, and perseverance.
Thank you.